Okay, so as a continuation from our first part and our initial learning of this topic, we're going to be looking at creating the second part of our phone holder. Okay, so what we're going to be creating is a phone holder piece that's going to fit in here directly, and it's going to come back and act as a stand and a holder for the phone. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up our new part. I've already saved as part 2. Okay, so looking at the project, are we going to be looking at it from an elevation front view, a plan looking down on it, or an end view from the right or the left? Okay, so for the purpose of this one, we're going to do it as a plan view because we're going to be looking down on it at the way it's going to fit. Okay, so we'll choose our sketch like we've done in every part we've done so far, and we'll draw in our cube, our rectangle. Okay, so smart dimension it, choose our side. We chose our side for the piece for part 1 as 90. We'll choose that again and we'll go back 60 as we did in our sketches. Okay, so now a simple way of doing, rather than extruding this, drawing in a surface to cut and then extrude and cut, as we can do. There's nothing wrong with doing it that way, but here's an alternative way that might be a little bit simple. Okay, so we'll choose line and we'll just draw in a rectangle here. Doesn't matter where or what lengths, because we can smart dimension it, what we will do. So what we're going to be left with is this N shape here. We know that we need that shape to fit into the part 1 and act as a holder. So we'll choose this side here, this side here. We want them to be 20mm apart like they are in part 1. And we'll do the exact same thing on the other side. We'll choose 20 again. Okay, and then as we discussed in our drawing, we want 20mm to stick out and hold the phone, so we will pick 30mm due to 10mm timber. Okay, there we go. So now we've all that drawn. What we're going to choose here is a new command that we haven't looked at before: trim entities. Okay, so it's very simple. If we want to get rid of one line or a distance between 2 points, all we have to do is click trim entities, hold down your mouse here and just drag it across. So I'm drawing that line across. Any line I hit while I'm drawing that line will disappear. Okay, so that's that done. We can click that and we can extrude boss base. So as we said, our material is 10mm thick, and that's completed there. Okay, so now to add, the next step is adding our adding each part to an assembly, putting them together. Okay, so very simply, what we've done is we've created 2 parts. We've saved part 1 and part 2. I've already saved them. You'll have to do that again yourself. So I'm just going to click save here and save it as a file, and I'll go to our assembly. Okay. Sorry, no, I'll open up a new assembly. So we'll go File, New. We'll click Assembly here. Click OK. And as we can see, we've part 1 and part 2 here, ready to pick and ready to add straight in. Okay, so pick part 1, leave it there, go Insert Components again, and part 2. Okay, so now all that's left to do is put them together. So how do we do that? So you don't try and move it around, try and fit it yourself, because it will take too long and it will be too inaccurate. Other than that, we have a command which will help us do that. So all we have to do is click Mate, choose a side or a corner that will fit directly into the correlating side or corner on the other piece. So I'm going to pick the midpoint of this corner on the inside, as we can easily pick this point here. Okay, so I accidentally clicked a face. We can delete that, and we can undo it, and we can try again. Okay, that was my bad mistake there, and click here again. Okay, so now, as you can see, they fit perfectly together. You can see this phone holder can lean back, this will be a stand, and the phone holder will sit on the two parts sticking out. Okay, so that's it. Very simple design, very simple, very effective. We have a hole here so a charger can fit in, and that's our basic commands creating SOLIDWORKS models to scale. Thank you very much.